Hey y'all,
I'm John.
and I'm Kim. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Magnolia Peach Tea Podcast, where we share real life stories to help you navigate life's ups and downs.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for updates.
Now let's get to the tea. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome.
Glad that you guys have joined us again for another episode of Magnolia Peach Tea Podcast.
This is a special holiday episode.
And on today's episode, we actually have a guest in studio.
Yes. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am the mother of these two. My name's Ethel, and happy holidays.
Thanks, Mom, for joining this special holiday episode of Magnolia Peach Tea Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about growing up in Louisiana and Christmas time.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Absolutely.
Christmas was fun.
I think it was unique.
Definitely unique.
Much different than the ATL lifestyle. But I think as kids, we kind of had a good life as far as the whole Santa. Or you know what? I think I rarely remember the whole Santa Claus era.
I don't think Santa Claus was. I don't think he came to the house.
I remember Santa. I remember Santa Claus. I remember Santa Claus more for our younger brother, for Rod, more than for us.
Yeah.
For some reason, I guess maybe it was just for age purposes, memory purpose. Because we are getting older, up in age. But I don't recall the whole Santa phase of thinking, okay, Santa's coming or anything like that.
I think I would probably have had anxiety. Lord, somebody gonna come through the house.
So silly.
But yeah, we didn't have, but we had traditions.
Yeah.
Decorating.
Yeah.
Was fun.
Yeah. So we had this.
It was?
It was fun.
Because we got to go into the white room.
Yeah. Now putting up decorations was fun.
Yeah.
Taking them down was a whole nother situation.
It still is to this day.
But in our parents' house, we had a den, which was like the everyday family room.
Yeah.
But then we had what we called the living room,
which
there was no living.
Not a piece of living was going on in that living room.
We only lived in there for Thanksgiving and Easter pictures. That was it.
That's it.
But
and the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, the Christmas tree. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
After that, did not go in that room.
No, we didn't. But it was always fun to put the Christmas tree up and decorate it, and it was in front of a big picture window. That window was like floor to ceiling, and it was an all white room.
It was an antique white room.
Ooh, okay.
Pardonnez-moi.
Antique white, from the carpet to the walls, from the windows to the wall. It was white.
Yeah.
And then to have the Christmas tree in there and the lights going, it was nice. It was something that we look forward to, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was. So I just remember as a kid the excitement with the whole gifts, right? So I had no clue where the gifts were coming from. I mean, it didn't matter, honestly. Didn't matter where the gifts were coming from. Just knew that the gifts were going to be there the next day. So in our household, it was tradition to have a Christmas Eve gathering, right? So we had Christmas Eve gumbo. Everyone would come over. We would get together, and Mom would do the meatballs.
172.
Exactly.
Counting.
She counts every meatball. So we do the meatballs. Horse divers and everything. Everybody comes over. We do the whole
eggnog.
Gathering.
That's when I think I fell in love with eggnog.
And now today,
I gotta add some alcohol. Today, not now. It's like Wait a minute. Ain't nobody ever told me I had to put alcohol in the eggnog.
You don't have to, John.
She.
You don't. It's not a requirement.
It
And
sure
see, I
makes
didn't
it
like
better.
eggnog. That wasn't my thing. I didn't.
No, so would they make it from scratch during your time, Mama?
Yeah.
Not to date you, not trying to date you or anything, but
No, but my mom used to make it from scratch.
Uh-huh.
I
Like,
didn't
see,
like that.
yeah. See, I probably would not like it if it's from scratch, but
Yeah.
if it's from Borden's,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
drink it.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
was it Southern Comfort? No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Southern
they put,
Southern
they put
Comfort.
the Southern Comfort in there,
Yeah, Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
So, we do the whole Christmas Eve tradition, and then, after everyone leaves, we go to bed, and then the next morning we wake up.
And there's
But-
all these gifts.
Yeah, but the caveat on that is our dad worked night shift, or I don't even know what shift, third
Yeah.
shift?
No, it's graveyard shift, yeah.
Graveyard shift. So it was kind of
He worked from 11 to 11.
11 in the morning. No, 11 at
11
night
at
to
night.
11 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we had to wait till he got back to open the gifts. You know what kind of torture that is for a kid?
A lot of torture because you sitting there, you can see them. You can see
You
them
know,
right
kind
there.
of torture. And so our room was like right across from the living room. So it's like you just peep around the corner
And you can see 'em.
them. You can see all the gifts, and it's like you can't touch them.
'em.
You can't open. You can't do nothing until he come back. And not until he come back. Until he come back and take a shower and get
Yes.
dressed and everything.
Yes.
So that was a little bit of torture, Mama. I don't know why y'all did that to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But let's talk about torture. So Christmas morning comes, right? And we little girls, I don't know what age, but for several years in a row, we got tea sets
yeah,
for Christmas.
yeah. I remember the tea set, sister.
But we can't play with the tea sets.
We sure can't even open the box.
Nope, didn't even open the box. They were displayed on the wall for us to see it every day.
So the $50 million question is, Mama, why? Why did we have to put the tea set on the wall instead of being able to play with it? And I mean, we were kids. I don't even think we were 8 years old. At least I don't think I was 8 years old.
It was before Ride, so
Why?
Because that's something that they did to me.
we're gonna
How
stop
Mama?
generational
I
curses.
know that's right.
That was okay. If you look in you look in my curio. There is a small china tea set that's in there. That's from when I was small.
Oh, okay.
Well, we could have took one out the box, Mama. We didn't have to put
These
the whole
was
box
plastic.
up there.
These was
But
plastic.
that's where it came from.
Okay.
From when we were small, they would put that stuff on the wall. You could
Okay.
play with it, okay, but they put it on the wall.
Wow.
Okay.
We could at least take some out though, Mama.
Yeah.
A spoon, a salsa,
Something.
or something.
So let me tell you now, I'm just thinking about this. This just came to my head right now. So when I was little, I couldn't play with my tea set, right? To this day, I have a teacup and a saucer in a box. It's still in the wrapper. I ain't never used it. I got a problem. I got a complex. That's what it is.
See?
Well, you see, so then that whole
Generational.
Now I'm gonna have to go home
passed on.
and take this out
Just to
just
use it?
because
You're so
I
silly.
gotta break this thing, because I promise you I can't even remember. I want to say a coworker gave this to me years ago.
And you just
years
held
ago.
on to it.
I held on to it. It's
So
in
Mama,
a
the reason
treasure.
why.
It's in a treasure little chest box.
Mama, the reason why you hold
and
on
it
to
is
this.
still in the like I never took it out. I never used it or anything.
It's just like if you notice in those dishes that I got, there are two small pitchers, heavy, real heavy. One is from my great grandmother, and one is from Mama. I remember Mom, when Joyce's were across the road, she sold one for a box of cherry candy.
What?
And I bought it back from Joyce because I want,
That's why you don't like cherry candy right now.
Mom.
exactly.
I know.
Exactly. Because I felt, she was selling that for a 50-cent box of candy.
Yeah.
And you thought it had more value to it.
Yes,
than-
it was more.
again.
It was just more memorable than that.
Yeah.
Growing up as African Americans in the South.
I mean, I've got stuff from my aunt, a cup and a saucer from her great grandmother. It's all memorable stuff that you're not gonna find. It's just like we've got a plate from Daddy's grandmother's china. Just the plate setting.
Yeah.
From the plates.
We probably need to go on to the Antique Roadshow
I know, right?
and see
See if we can get
It's
some
more
money.
memorable than.
Well, we don't have to sell it, Mama. Ain't nobody trying to sell it. We can just see what it's
that's
worth.
it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take this little tea set, this little teacup and salsa out, and make me some cinnamon tea for my throat, cause. But
I
that's
gotcha.
funny.
But that was then. That's just like y'all talking about the Christmas tree. Y'all had Christmas tree. I didn't have that when I was growing up.
And we had a beautiful Christmas tree.
That's why I made, that was important to me for y'all to have it, because
Yeah.
that's something that we didn't have.
Yeah.
I didn't have a Christmas. Growing up, my dad was a sharecropper, so we didn't have a Christmas. We had a
Right.
New Year's.
Because it was grinding
If
time.
they were grinding, if
Yeah,
they were
it's
finished
grinding.
grinding.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely remember the tea sets on the wall and the dolls.
Yep. The big old 5-foot doll,
Yeah.
taller than you.
Yeah. Probably would not have her in my house today.
Oh, a little creepy.
Yeah, it was a
Just a
little
little
creepy.
creepy.
Just a little creepy, but
A little
yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
So you said, Mama, y'all didn't have Christmas, right? Y'all
No.
because grandfather did sharecropping and stuff, and y'all just had kind of like New Year.
They would keep all their money till after Christmas, after the grinding season was finished, and then they paid bills, and then whatever was left, then you had a Christmas.
So you guys got gifts and everything.
After that,
So y'all got dolls.
yeah, we got dolls and tea sets and stuff, and that's why it was so put it on the wall.
I mean, because y'all did a lot of manual labor as girls,
Yeah.
as the daughters of a sharecropper. So did they appreciate that y'all were girls and give y'all like the girly stuff?
Yeah, we had the girly toys.
Okay.
And the girly toys, and the little time that we were girls, and after that we got clothes and stuff, and that was it. We didn't stay a girl long. You had to hurry up and grow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we growed up with our gifts too. 'Cause
Yeah. Because then we had to start.
we had to. So when we became of a certain age, and we didn't believe in Santa Claus, right? And
Well, no, y'all stopped believing in Santa Claus when y'all couldn't figure out how you got in the house. We didn't have a chimney.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying. I don't remember.
right,
I don't
right.
recollect it at all.
right. Cause I'm pretty sure something would have happened to somebody tried to break in our house, to put some gifts anyway, especially in that white room, because she would have been like, she'd have heard you on the carpet.
I know, right?
Who in the room? But like when we came a certain age, and I want to say it started when you were working at Sears. You used to work at Sears in the mall. And when we were of age, we went from getting toys to, getting the grown-up stuff.
Yeah.
The
problem was
It wasn't a problem. The funny part was that we not only did we choose what we wanted or make a selection or a list of what we wanted, we actually went out and purchased them. So we were given the funds, we purchased them, and then we took them home thinking that, ooh, Christmas came early, Kim. I'm about to wear this pants.
No,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I'm about to wear this dress.
No, ma'am.
Baby, you had to wrap them Christmas gifts and slide them under that tree.
Yep.
And so,
and be surprised on Christmas morning.
Yes.
when they open
You
them.
better act surprised.
so we used to have like this little thing like, Kim, how surprised you gonna be? Because I'm gonna be like surprised. Oh my God, I can't. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like on Christmas morning, we sitting there unwrapping, and Rod was there. So he was still a kid, so
Yeah,
he still
he did-
believed in Santa
yeah.
Claus. Well, I don't think he believed in Santa Claus very long, because Rod is Rod, and he
Yeah.
figure things out very easy,
Yeah.
very quickly. But like we would actually like have a competition on who was the
Who could
most
be more
surprised.
surprised? Yeah. Yeah. So I think that was a little torturous too, Mama. I
Yeah.
don't think that
See,
was.
that came upon, that happenstance happened when y'all started wanting the jabots and the this and the that and the other.
Well,
Now,
that
We wanted that. Yeah, we wanted that, but we ain't never got it, though. We ain't never got it.
Well, that was the choice. You got your money. Buy what you want. You can buy one jabot. You can buy 2 or 3 other stuff.
Well, you know what? I ain't going to lie. I appreciate that lesson. Because today, my coins, I like to stretch them as far as I can.
I will go right here to Shein.
For $20. I got 2 boxes. 2 big boxes.
Like Daddy said, Walmart and everybody.
Don't let me find somebody doing a layaway.
Yeah.
How long can I stretch this out for a year? They be like, man, it's not even gonna be in style by the time you get it. That's okay.
It's all right.
That's okay. You know, like, yeah, would it have been nice to get jabots? Yeah, but my anxiety would have been like the minute I messed up the jabots and they're no longer good, because I was Clorox happy even back then. So now they're not even good no more. But then what? I spent $60-$70 on a pair of pants when I could have got 4 pair of pants from the Walmart.
Exactly.
You know, but
and have 3 that's still new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
so it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. But so that's typically like how we will kind of go through our Christmas morning and then kind of transition into our Christmas day. Once, Dad would get back from work, we would open gifts. And traditionally, Christmas was with
our paternal grandmother.
Yeah, our paternal grandmother and family, and which was always a hoot.
Cause that grandmother, so we from the country, right? But that grandmother, she lived in the city,
town.
So it was always, we're going
to town.
Yeah,
we are going to town.
Just the country people in a different place.
And then not even town. Main Street.
Yeah, she's on the Main Street.
On Main Street.
So grass growing in the street.
So going there was always fun, seeing family, cousins, your aunts and uncles and stuff. But of course, a big part of that, of course, being from the South, is the food off the top. So you have your traditional, your turkey. For us, it's rice dressing. Your yams, stuffed bell pepper,
cornbread dressing. We don't know what this is. Y'all call stuffing.
Quisesa.
We do cornbread dressing.
Quisesa stuffing. So, but it's always a good time. And don't forget grandmother's homemade cakes.
Yes.
Lord.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, yes. Lord. Our grandmother is no longer here with us. God rest her soul. Man.
She made the best.
She made the best cakes from scratch. Now, you couldn't ask her what she put in it now.
I think somebody tried to get her to
we tried
to get it to record it, but she would not share it 100%. It would never come out. But
you're close to it, Kim. You're very close.
Am I?
Yes, very close.
Oh man.
Yeah, you put some pineapple on there.
Those cakes are good. So good. So good. But it was always a fun time, clouds of smoke everywhere,
What?
Because everybody smoked. Everybody smoked.
It was days of Christmases where it was just this thick, heavy, just in the air, and I'm just sitting in my little corner trying to breathe. Just goodness gracious.
It's a wonder how anybody in the family with asthma made it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. I was like, that's a lot.
It was a lot.
That's
when
a
you
lot.
can see the smoke like that. When you can see and this is before vaping, when you can see that smoke like that, them non-filtered cigarettes.
I was about to say that, non-filtered cigarettes and chain smoking. It's not, we're just going to have one cigarette and be done with it. It's like, let's smoke a half a pack.
Cigarette after cigarette after cigarette. And I'm like,
ain't nobody.
You can get the residual in the air. Shay. You ain't got to light another one. There's enough in the air to suck it up.
Yeah, it was there.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
y'all felt that bad.
Well, Mama,
You know what?
it's
Honestly-
nothing but love.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this because I'm almost 50. I feel like Daddy when he was 70. I'm almost 50. I feel like I could say anything, almost anything. I don't like cigarette smoke at all. I've never liked it. Like it just was.
It's like
I don't like
nauseating.
ashes. I don't like the.
It's
It was
nauseating. Yeah.
I never liked it. But I mean, I'm a child. What I'm gonna tell my mom and my daddy? Like, oh, don't smoke because I don't like it. But I would have been.
You're
snapped
right.
into-
Teeth,
into
picking up teeth,
2000.
girl. You picking your teeth up, putting them in your pocket.
Shoot. Oh no.
We're gonna pick this molar up right here. I'm gonna need this canine for later.
Sitting there gumming my food, my cornbread dressing. Right.
I didn't know y'all felt like that. God.
No. But Christmas was always fun. So Christmas now, it's a little different. I mean, we try to keep it as traditional as possible. With a few little differences here and there. But the big thing now is the competition, game night.
Yes.
So typically we'll do games on Christmas Eve with the family.
That's for y'all nephew.
Yeah, he's really competitive
Against the adults. Like
Yeah.
he wants to win against the adults.
Yeah,
And he has
win.
a daddy who is like, I don't care if you my son. I'm want to win too.
yeah. You're not gonna
Yeah.
win. I'm not gonna let you win. It's his attitude.
Was
Which
it
is
last
good.
year? He couldn't even get his words out. He was so upset.
He was so upset.
He had the hand gestures like, did you see it? Did you see that? But he couldn't get his words out. He was
could
just
not.
using hand gestures like,
You're just that upset.
Yeah, he was. So I'm sure he's gonna come ready
oh yeah.
this year, ready to win. So, but yeah, we've been trying to put that together, and then we also do cookies.
Let's talk about that. So our nephew is 8 years old. So one of the things that, we try to do as aunties is make sure he has a great Christmas Eve. We started off with pajamas and, the hot chocolate. And we say, we're going to make these cookies. We're going to make these cookies from scratch.
Man.
For our nephew to decorate with his little sprinkles and icing and stuff. And he ate. We ain't got it right yet.
Not once.
We ain't
Not
got it right
once.
yet.
8 years. Hadn't got it right yet. But this is the year, John.
Because we're using them sugar cookies in the thing. We're
pack.
going to break that apart and put that on there and let him ice that and put them sprinkles on there so he can think that his aunties know something. Good. One day, one year, we had one cookie. It was everything melted together.
It was
just
bad.
one
It was
cookie.
bad. I mean, his mom has bought all kind of cookie
Cookie
cutters and, all different types of cookie dough and these recipes. Oh, we're going to get it right. We're going to get it right.
We ain't
And
never
in
got
8
it.
years, we still hadn't
never
gotten
got
it right. But he still loves it, though. He has a great time. I guess that's the kid in him,
His apron and everything.
Yeah. Loves it. Sprinkles everywhere. Icing
Everywhere.
everywhere.
His mouth is green, but he's having a ball.
But
So,
that's what
yeah.
it's about. That's what it's about. Enjoying time with your loved ones and making memories. So we hope that you guys enjoy this time that we have spent here with you. We wish that you guys will have a Merry Christmas
Yes.
and
A safe one.
safe, merry, and blessed Christmas. And definitely remember the reason for the season. It's not all about gifts and monetary things. The way things have been going these past few years, we definitely need to cherish our loved ones and take time to love on one another. So
And pray for this world.
absolutely. So thank you guys for joining us on today. We appreciate you, and we thank you for taking the time to listen to us.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right, she gone?
Yeah,
She gone. So let us tell y'all the real story.
Yeah.
So to be honest, y'all, this Christmas tree, it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
But why it stayed up for a whole
13
year?
months. It was 13
A
months.
whole year and something, y'all. A whole
So we was
year.
like, Ma, you gonna take? Is it time to take the Christmas tree down? She said, Nah,
Uh-uh.
We ain't going through that trouble of taking it down and put it back up. I said, but We got to put it up in 12 months.
Stayed up the whole year.
The entire
The
year.
whole year. And then so something else, y'all, you know how some people will do like the multicolor lights and some people do like the clear lights or white lights. I think they gave us a complex on color lights.
I can't do color lights. Cannot do color lights on my Christmas tree. I don't care if the Christmas tree is a rainbow, it's going to have white lights. Because them color lights, So and you got to think about it. We talking about like 19, you know, we ain't young. Well, we young, but I'm just saying, you know, these are the big, you know,
but they were different. They had different type. They were color, but like they had different brands or different kinds
sizes.
Of color lights. You know, some of them big ones and some of the little small ones. So it didn't match, and it wasn't like it was enough to like go around the whole tree. I mean, now don't get me wrong. It was a beautiful tree, you know, for a kid at that time.
For the ceiling, it had to be 7 foot.
Yeah, you know, for a kid, you know, it was beautiful at that time. Now, would it have been something that I would have decorated or how I would have decorated it? No. Oh, and then them little styrofoam balls with that silk or with that
thread. It was like
my gosh.
Yeah, it was like a thread, silky.
I have no
fabric colored ball.
Thing on
let's
there.
not. The garland.
Oh, the tinsel.
I think the last time I seen that was on that Christmas tree in 1982. I think that's what I ain't never seen it before.
Y'all know the tinsel that like you throw on the tree?
Oh, yes.
That type of tinsel. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? It was still a beautiful tree, and we appreciate everything that our parents did to make Christmas special for us.